Hello. I hope everyone out there is doing great. And at this time, I would like to sincerely thank all of you out there for becoming a family member of the Green Squad TV series. The biggest response that we have gotten from this TV show so far is, where's my oxtails? How can I get that Kerrygold? Where is my plate? How can I order? So as a result, we decided to create a spin-off show. And in this spinoff show, we said we're going to take the cameras out of the studio. We're going to go to the surrounding areas. We're going to go into family members' homes. We're going to set the food up for them, and we're going to let the cameras roll. Welcome to the first episode of the Green Squad Review. So for the educational segment of the show, this was a big win for the Green Squad. The viewers were just really impressed with how informative the educational part of the show was and how much they learned about plant-based food and the environment and how they can heal the ailments in their body. I loved it. Take a look.
Type of different foods that he used out of Jamaica. It was really interesting, and it helped educate, because some of these fruits we never heard of before, some of these vegetables we never heard of before, and we haven't heard of the different values that come along with it. Like, I didn't know that curry was good for inflammation, and it actually helps with absorbing the inflammation, or it's an anti-inflammatory, where a lot of us go to medications and different things like that. We can actually go into our cabinets, because curry is something most of us have in there and we don't realize the effect of it. When he mentioned some of the ingredients that were in the food, I was really surprised. Some things that I thought it would be, it wasn't, and things that, it was things I wasn't expecting to be in the food.
I was curious about what the mac and cheese, what was the cheese made out of, if it was vegan, but it tastes good. It tastes like mac and cheese. It's a tad bit different, but it was good.
So it piqued my curiosity because, when you eat crab cakes, you're looking for crab meat. I was surprised that, this didn't have any crab in it. And so that kind of piqued my interest to start looking to see, what was these ingredients that made this taste exactly, almost like what we've been eating, but different. So I was looking at the breadfruit and the things that were combined that made this food such a great commodity. And that's what piqued my interest to go ahead and kind of look up these things so that I can probably try it myself, and get some good food going.
In watching the show before, I was very skeptical about the different ingredients that were talked about. But when I began to look up the ingredients that Chef began to go ahead and talk about, it became very interesting. I think that people should watch the show. I think people should look up the ingredients. You'll be very surprised that where they come from and how healthy it actually is. I did not realize how healthy it was, with more protein, with less salt, and just help you to live a better, healthier life. So I was really pleased to be able to know that information. I was very curious on how the food was made, wanted to know where it came from, because it didn't taste like, it tastes like normal food. So I asked where did the food come from. Come to find out that it comes from different plants, the process on how it works in order to get the certain texture. But it was very, very good, and I was very pleased with everything.
During the second episode, if you guys remember, I discussed how it was very important, and so I was so impressed with the fact that celebrities use their platform for positive things in society. And so now that vegan food is getting so big around the world, you do have celebrities that are using their platform, and we did discuss that. So it was like, that was a part of the vegan world news. And after the Green Squad show, and I'm kind of like in Philadelphia and I'm talking with people about the show, there was so many people in Philadelphia who were just so impressed because they did not know that Kevin Hart had opened his own restaurant in LA. So, everyone's very excited because, Philadelphia is Kevin's hometown. So the Vegan World News segment part of it was like, which I was so excited about it. And I'm still excited about it as the show goes on because so many people are finding out so much information about other things that celebrities are doing. And we are not talking about what celebrities are doing in the vegan world, but you will always find out what celebrities are doing in the vegan world on the Green Squad TV series.
Yeah, Chef Kess has this Vegan World News where he talks about celebrities. Like he said on his last show, he talked about Kevin Hart having his own, opening his vegan shop in California, and he went down the line of the type of different foods that he used out of Jamaica.
As the chef and host of both shows, the favorite food part of the show is the most exciting for me. It is really interesting to really hear from the viewers from the TV show or from the catering business about what their favorite food is from the Vegan Chef Kess brand. And what I discovered is that when people talk about what their favorite food is from the brand, it is multiple reasons as to why this food is their favorite food, whether it's the crab cakes or whether it's the macaroni and cheese. And you know why? Because we have so many food allergies in the world right now. So for someone to be able to come to the Vegan Chef Kess brand and get a crab cake or get some macaroni and cheese or to get anything that they're allergic to normally in the normal world, and they're able to sit down and really enjoy it, that is such a win for me, and that is such a win for the brand. And that is what happened in this review show. Take a look at this.
My favorite food tonight was the crab cakes. I'm highly allergic to shellfish, so the crab cakes were amazing, plus the mac and cheese, because I'm allergic to cheese too. And it's so hard to eat things like that, so I was grateful to have both of them. Two of my favorite food in real life I had a vegan, so I was so grateful.
The party was a lot of fun. I think we all had a really good time, laughing, enjoying the food, tasting. The food was very good, very surprising, but a pleasant surprise. So everyone here tonight are my family, my husband's family, our nieces, nephews, and my lovely mother-in-law. Yeah, so we're all here tonight enjoying the food by Chef Kess. So my favorite dish had to be between the greens and the crab cakes. Also the rice and beans were really good too. I love a good crab cake. I was pleasantly surprised at how crab-like it was. The texture, the flavor, it was all very, very good. So I've had real crab cake before. I love eating crab cakes. I will say the texture was on point, the flavor. Had you have given that to me without telling me that it was vegan, I definitely would have thought it was a crab cake.
My favorite food was the crab cakes. I don't know how it's supposed to taste, but it was just good because I'm allergic to shellfish. But yeah, it was good.
My favorite food out of this whole thing, matter of fact, all of it was good. Let me just say that all of it was good. My favorite food was the collard greens. I'm a country boy, so I love collard greens, love them. And these collard greens were absolute best. I mean, the taste, the texture, the ingredients, everything just worked. So I love that. Crab cakes were amazing. Mac and cheese, because I'm lactose intolerant, I was very scared to eat it. But this was, I mean, the absolute best. The texture was good. The ingredients was well done. And this is something I will remember for a long time.
My favorite part of this meal tonight was the curry goat. It was very, I don't know, it was unique because it wasn't meat, so it was different, but it was good.
My favorite food today, I would have to honestly say, it's a tie. It's a tie between the collard greens and the crab cakes. I've never had crab cakes before at all because I'm allergic, but to have these crab cakes, it was very flavorful. seasoned very well. Everything just blend well. They were my absolutely favorite.
Everything on that plate was amazing. It's hard for me to pick out my favorite. I have to say it's either the crab cake. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna have to go with the curry goat. It's the curry goat because the texture was amazing, flavor was there. It tastes like I was actually eating curry goat. So I'm gonna have to say of everything that was on the plate, that curry goat was my favorite. Yeah.
I enjoyed everything that was on this plate. This plate is clear now, and it once had curry goat, rice, greens, macaroni and cheese, and crab cake. And I enjoyed everything, even the sliced peppers that was on here. I'm not a greedy person, but I love good food, and this was excellent. I don't give many people an A, but this is an A plate.
Plans on another whole meal. You're probably saying, what is Chef Kess talking about plans on another whole meal? I'm just as shocked as you guys are. Wait till you see what happens with this. Well, I did an event downtown a couple of years ago with Taylor Nickens. She is the director of photography for the show, and she's also a great event planner. And so she did this brunch, and I prepared all of this food. And when it was over, her guests came to me and said that they really love her and they support her. And they came to this event knowing that it was vegan food and they were going to smile and they were going to be nice, but they all planned on going to dinner afterwards. Well, when the event was over, they came to me and they let me know that no one was going anywhere to eat because they were full and they really enjoyed themselves and they wanted to take some food home. So when I thought about that, I was like, wow, that was really interesting, but I never thought about it again until we did this first review show with the Green Squad. It was so funny how everyone, so many people were planning on ordering out when it was over. The man of the house, you know, he had a whole thing of chicken that he was going to fry. People were going to go out and get something to eat. No one wanted to hurt my feelings, but they all said, no one's going anywhere to eat. This food was absolutely delicious. So take a look at this.
I was prepared to get, my second dibs to order out, but it was actually good.
It was good. It was better than I thought it would be. I came in, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought we was gonna have something else after y'all left, but I think we good. We pretty good. I recommend this to people my age. Yeah.
This was very different to me. The very first time I've ever had vegan food, I was always skeptical of having vegan food. Actually, I was preparing myself, honestly, to try to eat something else afterwards. I was very scared, but this has given me a total different outlook on how vegan food is.
So here's my thing. When Chef came over, I was ready to talk about him. I've had vegan food before, and I didn't like it. I was ready to tell him, you're not going to change me. I'm going to eat it, and I'm still talk about you, right? And this vegan food was phenomenal. It was phenomenal.
We've always been asking you guys to be a part of our family, and being a part of our family is that we want to hear from you guys and we want to know what you guys think about, what's going on with the show and what do you think about the show. So that's a part of this new spinoff show is a review, that's one of the biggest questions that we ask is, what do you think about the show? And it was really interesting to really hear what people said about what they thought about the show. I'm very glad because people said that the show was very informative and they learned so much. That is what the show is really about. The show is about entertaining you guys. It's about educating you guys. It's the vegetation, it's the education, and the vegan world news is like really getting you guys up to date on what's going on. Because trust me, guys, we have so much more in store for you with the vegan world news because things are constantly going on every day. So just really kind of like really listen to what they have to say about what they thought about the show, because next, we can't wait to hear what you guys think about the show as well, because we have something coming up and we have something in store from you. So check it out.
The show was very interesting. I thought it was extremely informative. Just how they broke down what types of food that they were trying, the history behind the food, and even the flavors and the seasonings was all extremely, extremely interesting to learn about. I think it's great to know that there are other options to incorporate, whether it's protein or foods that are high in fiber and vitamins and antioxidants that are plant-based and that can be healthier options than maybe something else at the grocery store that I'm used to picking up.
A lot of people have told me about it, so I'm looking forward to watching it. And I believe that in watching it, I will have a very good time learning about the ingredients, learning about him, and just the whole experience of the vegan life.
In watching the show before, I was very skeptical about the different ingredients that were talked about. But when I began to look up the ingredients that Chef began to go ahead and talk about, it became very interested. I think that people should watch the show. I think people should look up the ingredients. You'll be very surprised that where they come from and how healthy it actually is. I did not realize how healthy it was, with more protein, with less salt, and just help you to live a better, healthier life. So I was really pleased to be able to know that information.
You know, after watching the show and then eating, I had so many questions running through my head. I was trying to figure out what this was made of. I think that between him coming here, cooking for us, and you know, kind of converting us, and then watching the show together, there will definitely be a larger number of people looking to either go vegan or at least give vegan food a chance.
When I first started the brand, I remember I had a catering job coming up, and it was in a mall. And when I got there that day and I set everything up and everyone started eating, one of the coordinators, she came to me, she said to me that she was afraid. And I said, well, what were you afraid of? She was like, I just was afraid, you know, to taste the food. She said, I was scared. You know, she said, I've never had vegan food before. And I said, wow, you know, so it's like I said, you know, you hear all kinds of things. So I've always wanted to find out from people, you know, have you ever had vegan food before? Is this your first time having vegan food? And what do you think about it? So let's see what happens here.
I love to eat meat. I'm a meat eater. I definitely have heard about more vegetarian or vegan choices. Have I tried them? No, but would I be willing to try them after today? Absolutely, especially just with knowing that you are able to incorporate and develop such good flavors into the food to where, you know, it's very similar to, you know, meat and other foods with dairy products and things like that. It's definitely something that I would try to incorporate a little bit more into my current diet. If I did decide to switch over to a more vegan lifestyle, it would definitely be just to have a healthier diet, healthier lifestyle overall. Also to help save the planet, you know. I think that people who do decide to make that life choice have an incredible amount of commitment, and it's something that I would consider just incorporating a little bit more into my lifestyle. Now that I know that there's so many options and that there are so many dishes that I can make that are very comparable to the foods I'm used to eating on a regular basis.
No, I've never had vegan food before, but I've had vegan ice cream. I guess that counts.
Ooh, you like it?
And you done. No more.
Is it?
That's good, huh? That's yummy.
There you go. Remember, God Daddy gave it to you.
Mac right there, that's that Mac.
You want some? You want some?
She tried to get on the plate.
Is it? I'm about to say the curry.
No, gotta speak up. Speak up.
Mac and cheese is good.
Mac and cheese is good.
Let's try this goat right here.
I'm mad that the curry goat tastes like curry goat.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's actually really good.
Y'all doing all this mama, y'all not sharing.
Well, we got
Over there.
the whole plate, right?
Yeah.
Let's try the collard greens. The collard greens.
Collard greens. That's what I want to know about.
The college. All right, because that was telling me what I need to say.
Shut up.
Look at him.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
I'm a country boy.
Collard greens.
Collard greens.
The collard greens.
Greens good.
What?
I'm not used to greens without meat in it.
That crab cake tastes
That's
like
good.
The collard green. The collard green.
crab cake. Tastes like crab cake. That's good.
Huh.
All right, let's try
I
the
see
crab
you.
cake.
A crab cake tastes like a crab cake.
All right, chef.
I'll say, I'm not a big fan of vegan cheese.
You know what?
Mac and cheese.
I don't know what a crab tastes like. Oh yeah. Because I never had one.
Crab cakes you can eat.
You allergic, so you never had crab cake.
No, I never, but it's seasoned, like it got lots of lots of flavors. But the collard greens, man.
I'm interested to know what everything is made out of.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I want to eat first.
Want some crab cake?
And that goat soup too.
Try that right there.
She got home.
So she got
You okay?
I want to try his first.
Want to try his first? Try yours. You got a plate.
No, I feel like I was going to try it.
Crab cake is good.
Crab cake is good.
Yeah, crab cake is really good.
This is, I've never had crab cake.
I never had crab cake. I don't know what it tastes
I'm
like.
allergic. I can't
I'm
eat it.
allergic, but that was good.
That is really good. It tastes like a crab cake. Oh no.
Now, look, try right there. Look,
Yeah, everything I can't eat.
Right, yeah.
That's
Yeah, everything you want to eat in real life.
Oh.
All y'all know that's allergic to
That is
everything.
the collard greens. Man. And the goat, you gotta try your own goat. Brown rice. I did not know. This is different.
I accidentally spilled some more on my plate.
People just cook greens.
I spilled some on my plate.
I apologize. I was like the vegan Thomas. Unless I taste it, I shall not
In
believe.
Jamaica, they like they watch the show in Jamaica.
But I'll taste.
Everybody
Please,
make-
Lord,
they
forgive me.
hire somebody to fix it because you gotta make it right.
Now I know. Now I feel like I fulfilled the scripture.
But I love you
He says the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. And they that dwell in. I fulfilled it. Can I get a witness in here? Do I have 2 or 3 witnesses that can testify? Whoa!
Even Ava spit out the
Hey,
bathroom.
do you feel the spirit? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Say yes. Lord.
Ma, you asked me.
Hey, Chef, I can tell you, you was there with God in the beginning. You was there in the beginning when he was putting them plants and stuff in the ground. You was there in the beginning. I'm telling you, he ordained you right then and there. And this is beautiful. Lord, have mercy. I'm telling you, I never had it. It tastes like it came from the Garden of Eden. I promise you that. Lord,
I told him Tyler.
I've never tasted that.
I was so ready to tell
Let me tell you, and I service vegan restaurants all the time at work. Bringing them their aprons, their towels and stuff that I've never before in my life tasted.
I don't have to learn how he cooks like this.
Listen, them collard greens and them crab greens.
As long as they hit, I'm sure not everybody crab cake knows this.
Yeah, that's the part.
That's what I said. Not everybody in crab cake tastes like this.
I was ready.
I can tell because your pinky will not stay down.
But I'm gonna make y'all that.
Flavors meshed together.
I know that's right, Miss Girl. Look at
I'm gonna make the lamb chop. I'll make the shrimp. The shrimp is on the second episode.
All of the flavors,
Fettuccine Alfredo.
like all of the, I've never ate a plate
Listen,
where all of the
no.
flavors actually work with each other. That's an amazing plate. That's amazing.
Don't worry, Ava, you'll get some later, Mommy has some for you. Would you like some collard greens? And goat?
You made all of this mac and cheese, baby. It tastes good. Never been eating that mac and
This is really good.
I ain't gonna lie. I was ready.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some
I
more.
eat no vegan food.
And you
Can't say that.
But I wasn't
I'm just figuring out this, the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
And it's good. Thank you.
Yeah. This
might
be like
some of the best colonies ever had.
Look, you
Man,
Yeah.
listen,
I
this
want to do
is
that episode
Why you
show
don't
and
cook
the
like
catering,
Thanksgiving?
and you know I'm writing an album too, so I want to do
Right, this right here.
a whole vegan album.
Really good.
a vegan album.
And finally,
What is that?
Yeah.
What's that?
The goat
Jay,
really do taste
the
like
first thing that
What's
goes
a vegan
through, I
album?
promise you, is the
I wrote a
collard
whole
greens. The collard greens are
album
just
about the plant-based
amazing.
lifestyle.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Take off, too.
My favorite is a tie. My favorite is a tie. It's between a crab cake that I've never eaten before. I don't know what crab cakes really taste like. And them collard greens.
I feel like
Them collard greens.
I
Oh
feel
my
like this is
goodness.
perfect
I'm with all
for
of
people
this.
with allergies. Like if you got
It's
allergies,
actually really good. And I love
Jayla,
Take the green.
This goat is different. This thing
The
is,
texture.
it's
So what
a
is it? What is it?
Yeah, it's goat off the chain.
Well, I eat mine is tender.
Well, no, I'm saying, but like,
tastes really good.
That's
to
goat off
not,
the chain.
to not be curry goat and to still have the texture and the
I just
flavor.
follow. Yeah, I just follow.
Okay. So let me
I wasn't expecting it. You know, I'm
Got a little.
That's what I was doing. I was
pleasantly
making sure
surprised.
everything-
But I'm gonna give me some more rice and beans, collard greens, and my
This was a pre-plate. Now it's time to go fill it up.
Yeah, I need this mac and cheese right here. I need this mac and cheese right here. That's right here.
That's right.
Good, but it ain't better than mine.
I know. Hey guys, you know who it is. It's Vegan Chef Kess. And this is our first viewers review of the Vegan Chef Kess GreenSquad TV show. So the reason that I picked the Cooper and Wells family is because you guys know that I'm from Maryland. I'm not originally from Philadelphia. And this family is one of the first families that embraced me when I came to Philadelphia. This young man right here is my little god brother. He wasn't even born when I came to Philadelphia, but his mother took me in and really helped take care of me and raise me. His sister Alicia was born. So I got really close with this family when I was a kid. And I was being raised as a vegan, and I wanted to eat meat. And I loved his mother because she would fix me Philadelphia cheesesteaks whenever I came over there. So that's probably why my eczema got worse, and I got really bad acne. My skin was really bad, you know, but I just loved her for that so much, and I learned a lot about cooking from my mother, but I learned a lot about cooking from her as well. So then we move on and we become adults, but her daughter Alicia, who was born when I came around, really helped me a lot. I really struggled to get to the point where I am to really get this show going. And there were times when I called her and I asked her for things and she never turned me down. But then in my struggles, she would always say to me, I can't eat cheese, I can't eat this, I need you to fix me this, I need you to fix me that. And I never got around to fixing it for her. So I really needed to dedicate this very first viewers review off of the very first episode of the GreenSquad to this family because they've been so good to me. So this is why I did that. This is why I did it. And we're over here in New Jersey. He just got married to his beautiful wife, which is my sister-in-law. Alicia's about to get married to Christmas, who has been interviewed here. And the kids are here, the grandkids are here, and I'm just so excited to do this. And they want vegan lamb chops. And let me tell you something about Vegan Chef Kess. When people get in contact with me and they ask me to do something, I really sometimes don't know how to do it, but I always say yes because I'm determined to make any dish in this world into a plant-based vegan cuisine. So they got vegan lamb chops coming. And thank you. Love you guys.
I trust it.
Thank you for watching the first episode of the review. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. The first part of the experience is going to be you watching the first episode of the GreenSquad, the Jamaica episode. The second part of the experience is going to be you watching this first episode of this review. The third part of the experience is you being able to come and enjoy the food. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to us on your YouTube channel, and please follow us at GreenSquad TV on Instagram. We are so excited and we cannot wait to see you. We cannot wait to meet you, and we cannot wait to sit down and dine with you on some lavish vegan cuisine. Please have a great night, and I love you, family.
Thank you, Vegan Chef Kess and the GreenSquad.
Wow.